Okay, in my last tutorial, I spoke about the template, and the one before that, we spoke about, basses and how to make them. Now, I'm assuming you know a little bit of harmonies and scales and all that great stuff. So I'm going to go through the next step when building a harmonic content, like melodic content, which is enhancements to your harmonies. Usually, these are enhancement to your harmonies will come in a form of something we like to call pads. I will do three types of pad. One type is the organ-like pad, which is long notes, very short release, very simple sound. After that, there is one pad that is more evolving. The chords go into one another, and there's like one big soundscape. And the third one is more of a rhythmic padding. And the reason we call it a pad is because it pads the sound. Like after you've built your lead or whatever, you would use this as a pad. Sometimes the pad will be more prominent and will take the lead role. It kind of depends like how you want to call that, but for me it's still a pad sound because it pads the spectrum, brings you a nice background to lean on. Let's explore this. First, we want to give some chords. I will go for something simple that I like to do, and then we can continue from there. So I will write a simple chord progression. Give me a few moments, and I will load up a fairly simple synthesizer like Hive. It's supposed to be not CPU hungry and overall simple to use. So I have this. So this is my init patch. To write the chords, I don't really need rich harmonic content. So let's just use some signs. Okay, so I have something a little bit ominous for this one. So I will go for a 3-chord progression to keep it simple. I will do like 2 bars, 2 bars, 4 bars. Okay, shouldn't be too difficult. Then we want some resolution. Now we got a 8-bar loop. Let's loop that. Now let's go for the organ. As you notice, this is already sounding like an organ, but let's enhance upon that, and maybe we'll see if we can do some special treatments and stuff like that. If we want to go for an organ, I would not detune, because if I detune now, let's say I use a unison and detune with the weight of 0, you will hear what happens. Which is cool, but it's not so fun to mix that. If I go full width, then I lose monocompatibility. That sounds awesome, but then it will change the sound when I collapse it to mono. So what I want to do, I want to keep it simple. I want to do organy sound. So I will do one fundamental, and then you would go for maybe a 7th or an octave in a 7th, and let's see how that sounds. So first 7th, I need to add that in. Now an octave. Now this sounds much more reminiscent of an organ. Let's do octave in a 7th. I like this one a lot, but sometimes with some chords it doesn't work as well. It collides, it creates some dissonances. With that said, we can also do some wavetables just to get some interesting sounds, because a lot of wavetables have stuff related to organ. I don't want the really high stuff. It will create annoyance when I try to mix that in, and I will need to remove it. I will try and filter that. Usually with melodic content, I would try and use a key follow. The cutoff will follow the keys. Higher keys will have a higher cutoff. 100% of a key follow usually means that the frequency goes up in the same way as the pitch frequency goes up. You don't need to think about it so much, but if you go 100, it means that it will track the key, so the harmonic content will stay the same. I feel like the second chord could be better. I see what the issue is. Okay, I like this one a little better. This is like the basics of the organ. Maybe a distortion on top. You don't want to make it too complex. Let's maybe lower it a little bit. If you really want to go full on distortion, you can do like they did in the 60s and 70s, where they would run it through a guitar pedal. So I can reach out to my Guitar 6. Let's see how this holds up. This is the first time I'm using that. Should open up, please. Yeah, okay. So we want to do distortion. Sure. This is the preset browser. I don't care. I want the components. Okay, distortions. Okay, rotator. Yeah, exactly. Amazing. This is like your usual organic organ pad, and I used wide chord voicing, and then it get closer. You can experiment. You can throw off the E's like that, and then everything is wide. Different voicing of chords will give us very wildly different results. Now we want to go for the second type of pad sound. In order for that, we will use Bitwig massive option of doing an instrument selector, and then I can just insert another instrument. Maybe we use Surge XT. Hold on again. I think it will be the first time. We want the sound to go, the notes to go into one another. So long attack, long release. The release will be longer than the attack usually. Cool, now we will make it evolve. Just one. Now, you can go on and seeing what is available. Like, in every synth, you can add more and more modulation and create, a variety of modulating sounds. Let's try maybe to do some ring modulation on this one, and then I'll finish, and then we'll move to the next one. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. The last one is more of a rhythmic. It's like a rhythm guitar that gives a pad in the back. For this one, I would like to use a Aparillo, and we will do a simple synthesizer. It will just have some rhythm to it. Let's see how we do that. I think we can utilize the arpeggio in it. Okay, I think this is really wonderful, and we can play with it. The thing to note with pads that are more rhythmic is that they don't get out of hand. Like this pad, for example, it will really need to be in its own space. I cannot use it like along with a lot of other rhythmic things, right? It's really beautiful, but you need to pick your fights and fight between this pad and a rhythmic synth and the leads. Also, it just wouldn't make sense. For a simple thing, I would use something like this. Maybe even without the rotator. And this is if I want to give a simple feeling, like I'm working to a regular song. And then I would have this if I want to give more of an atmospheric vibe. Maybe we can do it more spatial things here, maybe a chorus or something, but this will be the thing. And this I would use, in special cases where I really want that sort of stuff, like plucky guitar or something. I can we can also do a guitar here, right? It's just that Aparillo is so good with this type of weird stuff and weird arpeggiating sounds that I just opened it instinctively. So I hope this has been a little helpful for you. I wish that I could just expand the window of Aparillo, but I cannot do that. But anyway, I touched a little bit on the orbit and didn't do anything with it. We can play with it also. Oof, I can go with it all day. All right, so thank you all for watching. Links and comments below. Please do share this video if you like it. If you want to see more of this type of thing, please let me know. Please leave a comment. Let's talk. Have a good day. Have a good week. Hope this summer 2023 has been nice to you. And let's catch up. I'll see you around next time. Bye bye.